on the Eurovoix podcast, we love talking to Eurovision fans, and we, of course, love talking to the Eurovision artists. So isn't it nice when you get to talk to both of those people in one call, like killing two birds with one stone? And speaking of birds, of course, this is the act behind Bird of Prey and the band that will be representing Ukraine at the Eurovision Song Contest in Basel. I'm joined by Dania and Valentin from Ziferblat. Has it sunk in that you guys are actually going yet?
It's hard to explain. We have been working for many years, and each of our achievements is the result of long training. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but it's true right now. We're on Eurovision, and we deserve it. I think. Yeah, well.
If we go back to the national selection, if we go back to
Mhm.
Vidbir a couple of weeks ago, you went last year, you came in second place, you won the jury vote, of course, but Teresa Maria won. So what motivated you guys to come back to Vidbir straight away? And what do you think changed between last year where you came second and this year where you came first?
Nothing changed really. I think it's my opinion.
Okay.
Eurovision in Ukraine is a national event. If you want to grow as an artist, yeah, you have to accept these rules of the game. Therefore, in fact, there was no question in participating in the selection this year. We had a goal this year. We had a goal to win, and thanks God we achieved it. We have not changed ourselves this year. We make music as we feel. That's my opinion. This song that we represent this year is not at all similar to last year. It is more similar.
It's completely different.
It is more similar to what we usually do. What we have in our albums, in our singles, and this is cool. That's what I want.
We're second, and it was like the logical decision because our song was like maybe it was harder to get. I don't know. And to be honest, I didn't want to participate with the Place I Call Home in the
really? I can agree with my brother. It's good. Yeah.
You never hear artists being that honest about not wanting. It's really interesting. But let's talk about Bird of Prey as a song, because this song is absolutely insane in a lot of ways. I'm someone who's done music in my life. So when I listened to this, so many things popped out to me. 3/4 time signature, 4 different keys as far as I can work out. And there's so much influence of like British rock acts from like the 1970s, and like all these different sounds are in play. Obviously then the Ukrainian ones as well. How did you guys go about putting this together? Like, how do you get all of these ideas and put them into one song like that?
Thank you very much for such details.
It's hard to imagine, but I created this song like only using my acoustic guitar at my flat, like in June, I think, in June, of 2024.
I remembered. Sorry, Val. I remembered Vala sent me audio in Telegram. It's our social network for Ukrainians, and Vala sent me audio, and that's how all song began.
Just from a voice note, and then it grows into all of that.
It was my my personal challenge to make something more complex for Eurovision, because I have a friend from Netherlands, and she said to me that our song Bird of Prey is the first prog rock song for Eurovision, of course. Maybe the last one was in 1974, something like that. The last. Yeah, and she said it to me, and I was so shocked and impressed because, wow, we did it, and the prog music, or particular prog music, of course, will be in the final of the Eurovision. Whoa, it's cool. Like, we will be so different from others participants.
But I can't agree about British rock. You said something about British rock, yeah? To be honest, the whole world has no idea how rock music developed in Ukraine. Much of what is in this song is not borrowed from British rock and roll. We have our own way, Ukrainian music. But I don't deny that we also grew up on British rock. Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
true. Yes, that's true too.
But it's more of that Ukrainian influence that.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, we call this Busati funk. That's our words to explain this style of music genre. This
Okay.
genre.
Say that
Yeah,
again. Wasati funk. Am I saying that right?
Busati. Yeah, James, you're right.
Wasati funk.
Busati funk. Yeah.
People, when they're listening to Bird of Prey, have lots of different interpretations about the lyrics. But what is the meaning of the song to you guys?
Valia, it's your turn.
This is about Ukraine, of course. It's about our homeland. It's about what we are going through for the last 3 years, and the song is reflection on what's going on. And like this song, which we want to share emotions of every Ukrainian to European audience. So yeah, the song is about hope. It's because bird is it's a good symbol of freedom. It's a good symbol of hope. It's a good symbol of changes. I mean, so this song is about changes. It's about peace, of course.
Now, the thing that I've been really excited to talk to you guys about is that I know that both of you are really big Eurovision fans. And also, Dania, we've seen you on TikTok reacting to like a couple of the other
Uh
songs that are in the lineup. So,
huh.
what are we know about half the lineup as we're talking. What are some of the other songs that you guys really like, and who do you think is your biggest competition at the moment?
I always enjoy this contest. This year, for objective reasons, I don't have that much time to research other participants. Far, I'm trying to get to know at least some of the participants, and I'm already very pleasantly impressed. I saw Albania, and I saw Latvia's performances. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be
Yeah.
Germ and Tantamasius song.
Yeah. I sense some changes in trends that we have right
Something
now.
I think we've all been noticing is there's a lot
Yeah,
more
yeah.
authentic songs. Like with
People from different European countries are asking for alternative music.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
we have Lithuania. Yeah, we have Lithuania.
Yeah,
Catharsis
Catharsis as
and
well.
there's something about like Radiohead or something.
Yeah, Catharsis as well.
Catharsis. It's my next step on our TikTok.
That's the next one.
Yeah, Latvia had a beautiful song, and Albania too.
But as you say, your focus now is on your performance and getting your side of things right. So let's talk about that. We're 3 months away from Basel now. And you guys now have the task of turning your national final performance of Bird of Prey into a Eurovision ready version of the song, version of the staging. So, what can we expect from your performance in Basel? Are we going to see any surprises?
To be honest, we don't know what will be in Basel in our staging, in our performance.
It's
I don't
still
know.
a bit too early.
Yeah, it's too early.
Maybe I should say then what more you're hoping to do with the staging, what you'd like to do.
I hope to do something monumental, something huge in Ukraine, in our selection that we call with beer. We don't have much time to do something huge, and right now we have a 3 months to work. We don't have time to do something huge at Ukrainian selection. Yes, it's very complicated. Yeah, and we have a war. We don't have much money to do something special, something unique.
We had like 2 weeks or 1 week to prepare our staging on the national selection. If you can see these flowers and this ground that we use in Ukrainian national selection, we had only 3 or 4 minutes to create it on the stage. I mean, like the artists that performed before us, then the little pause, and we need to recreate.
And during that, you were creating everything.
Yeah. It was so stressful. It was so stressful.
God.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That is DIY Eurovision. That is doing your flowers in the commercial before. That's incredible. The last thing I want to ask is, I'm sure that both of you have been dreaming of a moment like this for years. From applying to Vidbir 2 years ago and not making the list to now winning it. Now you have this opportunity to showcase yourselves and Ukraine on the Eurovision stage. what is the thing you want people to take away from that 3 minutes in the semi-final and hopefully in the final, where you are the most watched musicians in the world?
James, honestly, I really like your questions and
Oh, thank
preparation
you.
for this conversation. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
to be
No,
honest, we
no,
want to convey to the European and global audience that Ukraine is full-fledged player of the world music market. That's our main goal. That's my opinion. Yeah, we have a huge amount of unique music in our country. Give us a chance to be heard. We want to create a trend for such music.
I want people to understand that Eurovision is not only about like girl bop songs or something like that. Yes, sorry, but guys, but bands they can rule Eurovision. I mean, like I remember there was a band from Turkey. I think it was in
Manga.
2010.
Manga.
Yeah, Manga. Yeah,
Yeah,
Manga,
2010.
and yeah, and no, of course, Lordi. It's a mainstream example, and yeah, I mean, groups can do good in the final show, and our song is so complex, yeah. But I'm sure that people, the audience, not only in Basel, but of course the audience that will watch on the television, they will understand our song better than in the studio version. Of course, that's what I want from the live show. That's what I want from these 3 minutes that we will have in Basel, of course.
But like I said before, we want to create a trend. We really believe in this.
It sounds like you always have a bigger purpose than yourselves. Like it's not just about Ziferblat becoming a big band and doing well.
Yeah, it's about the culture of our country. Yeah, it's about the goal for our country. We don't have many artists in Europe that European really know, and our country gave us a chance to represent. Yes, this is our primary task for me.